What's up, Stat Family? I told you we was coming back with another. We got Larry Bird Celtics versus Patrick Ewing Knicks, 1988 NBA playoffs, game 2. This is a live reaction. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and comment below. Let's get it. You already know it's live, it's legendary. Let me go ahead and say it again. We ain't done with the 90s. We ain't done with the 80s. We ain't done with the 70s. Whatever we gotta watch, we ain't done with it. I promise you. We just getting started. Salute to them real legends. We really do this. We don't play 2K. I promise you. You know what? I'm going to at Big Bird. I'm going to at you.
A very small lineup now, and it's going to be a problem matching up who's going to play Kevin McHale or who's going to play Robert Parrish. That's going to be the question next time down the court.
We're going to get it started.
Basically, it's Walker and Ewing with any kind of bulk inside or strength.
Mark Jackson.
Hit the three to cut the Celtic lead to 1.
And that's the game philosophy for...
They done rewinded the hell out of that. Hey, I ain't gonna do no complaining. You know, we don't do no skipping over here. We watch.
From the Reunion Arena, our final score 119-108. And they're going with a very small lineup now, and it's going to be a problem matching up who's going to play Kevin McHale or who's going to play Robert Parrish. That's going to be the question next time down the court.
Basically, it's Walker and Ewing with any kind of bulk inside or strength. Mark Jackson hit the three.
Okay, let's get it started then. Let's get it started.
To 1.
And that's the game philosophy for Casey Jones. Here we see.
Yeah, they done pressing already. Let's get D, Knicks.
Situation forced the Celtics out of their set offense.
Tino said he doesn't expect the trap to get any
pass.
early
The pass.
on. Something that
Oh, we got McHale out there tonight.
Parrish tips in McHale's miss for the basket, but people always expect the turnover.
Last game, McHale didn't play.
He's going to stick with it.
This must see right here.
His first shot. Knicks in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. Very little experience. Some of them showed it in game number 1. And Newman commits his first personal foul. 13 foul against the Knicks. The Celtics have not committed a foul in the ballgame.
Now you would expect the Knicks to go inside. With Johnny Newman playing against McHale, you would think that they'd look to get the ball inside to McHale.
Let's get defense on Ainge too. Mark Jackson. The D. I like that D. Ooh, what a pass. Knock that down. Ooh, what a pass. Over the back.
And it's called against Kenny Walker, his second of the game. It's 14-11 in favor of the Boston Celtics here in the first period, and the rebounding shows the Celtics with the edge.
Ooh, what a pass, DJ.
The Knicks had a margin in game
That
1.
pass was hell, for real.
The Celtics came back in the second half in that ball game and were more aggressive, did a better job, even though the Knicks did out-rebound them for the game.
Got that pin down, I see.
Green and Newman fighting through.
Man, that's a hand one.
No basket.
What?
Hits the foul. Let's take a closer look.
That was really an and one right there. Stop playing, referee. Stop playing.
The Knicks shot only 44%.
We ain't doing that.
Look at the free throw attempts. That's where the Celtics went to town when they put the game out of reach at 35-19. Turnovers, 18 for the Knicks, really killed them.
Killed them, and only forcing 11 turnovers, where during the regular season they were able to force 20 turnovers per game.
Bird, the Knicks in the penalty with about 4:21 remaining. Going for a 6-point of the ballgame.
This is quite a commitment now Rick Pitino has made for this game, because he's got 3 guards.
Good free throws, Bird.
At this point, and that means that probably Wilkins is going to have to match up defensively against Bird.
Why is he making this kind of move without Bulk in there?
Well, he realizes when this ball
Mark
game
Jackson.
get into a transition game.
That looked good when I seen.
That quick ball club glove, and he has to go to the trapping defense almost every time down the court.
That can open up some long-range shots for the Celtics. Jackson hit another one. He's hit a 3 so far and leads the Knicks with 7.
That's good defense. Oh, what a pass. Showtime. It's the young niggas. It's the young niggas right here. This must see. I'm glad they ain't seen it yet. That's why it make it feel much better.
We cannot allow them to go to their set offense. We're going to trap. We're going to do anything we can.
The pass.
We might lose by 30, but then again, this is the
The
only
pass. Damn, they got teamwork like hell. The Celtics just know how to play with their team, man. They know when to pass the ball, know how to pass the ball, and know where to pass the ball. I promise you. Top of it.
So Jackson and Trent Tucker have each hit 3-point shots. That's Tucker's specialty.
And the game
Oh, yeah, Bird. That boy pulled up.
Now has 8 points in the
Okay.
game, 3 for 3 from the field. So his
They need 100% from the field, 3 for 3. Oh, it's showtime tonight.
And we see the tempo. All of a sudden, the Celtics, one pass and a shot.
Tucker misses a 3, the rebound. Dennis Johnson has it. Bird down court.
Good pass. 4 for 4.
Bird used his body.
4 for 4 now.
He's in double figures. 4-point lead for the Celtics. Ewing double triple team.
Oh, okay.
Jackson penetrates.
The rebound. Go back up with it. And why?
They're going to call a 3-second violation against Jackson, who was in there forever.
Again, before that
What?
first shot, bad decision by Jackson. He had Trent Tucker wide open for a jump shot.
Timeout, 2:29 to
How can
go.
you-
Boston by 4.
Based on his total
Not at all. I'm not going with that.
throughout the regular season.
That was a bucket.
John
That was not
Stockton
3
of the Utah
seconds.
Jazz unquestionably had the best hands in the NBA.
The ball went up, so it's supposed to reset it, right? When you got the rebound, he got his own rebound. 3 seconds, you're supposed to reset that.
And remember, you're in good
Am I right or am I wrong?
Playoff life was all about against Dennis
He got his own
Johnson.
rebound and went right back up. It did not take 3 seconds to do that.
Dennis Johnson
I know it ain't crazy, you know.
against Jackson as he found Larry Bird, and he also did the number at the other end defensively against Mark Jackson, who learned a lot from Dennis Johnson. Now he's in the
It
playoffs.
was a learning experience as far as playing the Celtics and knowing how the crowd can get loud and knowing how great players can pick it up a notch when they have to.
Game 1 against Dennis Johnson.
He was the 18th pick in the draft out of St. John's University.
That's a good deal on DJ.
Cartwright has come in, replacing Patrick Ewing. The other half of a strong tandem inside. Bird misses from the corner. The rebound by Sidney Green.
Good shot too, Bird. It just rimmed out. The swing. Hit that back.
He's on. He'll draw some fouls.
Hit that back. Pull that. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Pull that. I say pull that. Now they giving you that.
Jackson is short. The rebound
And why?
and a foul.
Well, that could be a big basket for Newman as well as the Knickerbockers because he struggled so much in game 1 and has the last week and a half. He's a young man that has the ability to really just light up the nets. As a matter of fact, one game this year against the Celtics was 11 for 11 from the field.
That was part of a 19 for 19 string for Johnny Newman, so he has the ability to get red hot. He was a major acquisition, a free agent.
I swear Bird take the damn ball out every time.
Another Nick trap, trailing by 1. Haynes quickly fires over Jackson.
Good shot.
But I think the big thing is that Larry Bird was not involved in the offense scoring there.
Right? Larry Bird's at the other end trying to handle the ball with Dennis Johnson.
Good defense. Ain't perfect D.
Johnny Newman, and that'll be his 3rd foul.
Now here's the Celtics just going right through the
Hell of a
press.
fake.
What they want to do is get the ball to the middle to Dennis Johnson and let him make the
You can tell they practice situations like this.
See him advance the ball and attack the trap.
The Knicks bring Gerald Wilkins into the ball game as Newman goes out. So they have 3 guards along with Green and Cartwright up front right now.
And we see how they're rotating their players, trying to wear the Celtics down over the first
Turn around.
ball game.
That's buckets.
Shooting over
Ah, good D.
by Tucker. So talk about tough assignments. Trent Tucker, a 6'5" guard, was on Larry Bird that time. Green in the lane,
Good
short.
defense.
And they'll have another Knicks foul. Knicks are aggressive and they're paying for it. It'll be on Cartwright.
I ain't no Cartwright played for the Knicks. I See, you learn something new when you watch some shit you ain't never seen.
By Hugh Holland. So he's had troubles with both of the officials so far.
Now I know.
Now, one thing that's surprising me so far from the Celtics is that we've seen cases where Kevin McHale has had a small player on him, and they haven't looked.
And there ain't no Rick Pitino coach the Knicks. See, you learn something new when you ain't watch.
He has 11
Come on
points now. The Knicks have
Historic.
committed 7 personal fouls to only 1 for the Celtics, and now Bird is going on the line to shoot his 2.
Oh yeah. Bird got 3.
It was in game 1 on Friday when Bird called a 20-second timeout and chewed out the team because of their lackadaisical defensive play early in the game.
That's the Bird we know, 50-49.
They responded to Larry Bird as well as Casey Jones in that 20-second timeout.
Celtic lead is 6 as we wind down to a minute remaining in the first period.
I think Casey told them, hey, if you don't want to get out there and work, come over and sit on the bench. And they worked.
Cartwright is doubled. And he'll call a Boston foul this time. Only there. Well, that'll put him in the penalty action. It's on Danny Ainge.
Dominique Wilkins' brother.
So Gerald Wilkins will go to the line. Celtics have run off 5.
Gerald Wilkins, Dominique Wilkins' brother, if y'all ain't know.
And Billy, he had his best game of any Knick. He was 10 of 16 and 24 points, and he played in control, and that has been his problem. But
Gerald Wilkins.
he matured greatly this year.
But with the coaching, I think Rick Pitino has done an excellent job, and he realizes his role. And if he does get out of control, he just goes over and
Come on now, Wilkins. You supposed to make that free throw. You can't be missing free shots, man. Free throw win ball games, you know.
And he's got a great future in front of him with this ball club. This is a very young ball club we're watching out here, the Knickerbockers. As you mentioned, that with their lack of playoff experience, this is a team that'll be reckoned with in the years to come.
Same play drawn up. Oh,
Can't control it, so
the
there was a
defense.
different kind of trap
The
or
defense.
press put on by the Knicks after a made free throw. And full court variety.
And that's the first time it's worked. And, you know, what you do with the trap is you make adjustments. As you see what the team is doing offensively.
Both teams playing damn full court deep. Look at Ainge. Ainge ain't playing no games out
The
there.
Knicks are using Ewing and Cartwright in the lineup for the first time, along with 3 guards, Jackson, Tucker, and Wilkins. That may not be as effective as you might think because Cartwright has to dominate McHale, and no one seems to ever do that. They're looking for him. They triple him.
Oh, good D.
Steal.
Lead pass. Come on, man. This dude's stealing the ball. Good D, good D, good D, good D.
Great play by Patrick Ewing. Bird's great
Ball
play.
stealing play. How y'all gonna act? Wilkins.
With a long-range shot, and it's a 3-point affair with 30 seconds left.
We got a ball game.
Point play. Patrick Ewing running it down in the three-pointer.
Wilkins has 6, Jackson 7, so the Knick guards have done the job offensively in this first period. 10 on the shot clock. You're looking at the game clock in this period. Bird.
Knockdown. He. That's good defense.
No one blocked out Kevin McHale.
Bad box out.
4 points. 20 of the Boston 29 points.
You will forget McHale out there for real though. I promise you, you will.
To go. Wilkins. That does it for the first period. Good first period.
I promise you, you will really forget McHale was really out there hooping.
Even though they're down by 4.
Was shot in the food back in the day, won't it? Legendary. Yeah.
CBS.
Come into this game, and I think that's the beauty of the NBA.
You can tell it's legendary how I look. I promise you, you can feel it.
But he's come out here to win this ball game, and he's just pulling out all the plugs on this ball game.
Dennis Johnson.
Off that pin down, how yakking, Bird?
Paxson had a glorious first game.
Oh yeah, get to your spot. And they playing one-on-one defense. It's time to torch. It's time to torch. They playing one-on-one deep. They tripping.
Other than Kenny Walker, who can
Hey, it's tripping.
Bird at all?
Well,
You got to double that guy twice. As soon as he get it.
Just don't know what you do. They try to keep the ball out of his hands, and he's still been able to get it and create some things either for himself or his teammates.
Cartwright earned the rebound.
Look at him getting rebounds and running up the floor. Look at him now. Ooh. Okay. Good pass. Ah, good read. Good read, you. Ooh, good pass. Good pass out. Jackson with the floater. Good block.
Just inside and no chance, but the Celtics have taken Patrick Ewing totally out of the Knicks offense.
And they've done it because they're double teaming. As soon as he touches the ball, they go back and double team him. In the last game, they would only double team him when he put the ball on the floor, and they've made that adjustment for themselves for this game. But the thing Mark Jackson has got to do is when he penetrates.
Turn around, DJ.
Dennis Johnson with a turnaround over Jackson.
That was clean right there.
Don't forget, this is the first.
Dude had an all-around game too. He didn't really play for real. He didn't have to really play for real either. You can tell how he was hooping.
Some of you will catch the Denver-Seattle matchup. Both are good games.
There's the double team.
Cartwright will throw it away and a backcourt violation. So Celtic double teaming has done the job against the Knicks big men so far.
Patino got the guys hooping though.
And that's the key to that's been the turnaround, I think, of this Celtic ball club over this last month. Their defensive
Turnaround again.
The way they're working.
Ooh, what a pass.
There's an example. McHale is fouled.
DJ was cold.
I
Promise.
Run off 6 in a row.
Underrated too.
Gerald Wilkins committing the personal foul. Kenny Walker coming back in, and so Patino making that move as Cartwright goes out so that Walker can then do his best against number 33 for the Celtics. Biggest lead of the game right now for Boston.
McHale, ooh, okay, McHale. Make them free throws now.
By Bill Cartwright in game 1. Dirk Benefield replaces Dennis Johnson. Here was the play. He was hit in the eye and could have been a real close call. He has a corneal abrasion. And he's all right, and he misses that free throw, but here's McHale, and it takes a lot to keep these guys out.
Now with this new backcourt lineup for the Celtics, we'll see more defensive pressure. They'll probably pick up full court after every score.
Jackson trying to post up Benefield right there.
That's good defense too down there.
Wilkins, top of the key. Earned the long rebound.
And that, excuse me, Dick, that's the game
The pass.
for the Celtics. Force the perimeter shot, and they don't believe the Knicks have the ability to beat them with the jump shot.
Ooh, what a pass, Bird. Ooh, their whole team was nice. Everybody knew what to do, I promise. Nobody sucked. As long as you know what to do, you good. You gotta know how to play your position.
Guarding Ewing.
And the Knicks have to get Ewing in the offense.
Boston foul with 9:21 to go. The Celtics have outscored the Knicks 7-0 so far in the second period and have opened up an 11-point ball.
36-25 Boston.
Will try to make it 2-0 against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Brad Sellers versus Larry Nance.
Who now fitting in nicely with the Cavaliers, and Brad Sellers, the 7-footer who likes to hit from outside.
The big key in that game is they're going to have to stop
Xavier McDaniel and Alex English.
And the X-Men, Xavier McDaniel and Alex English will hook up. Seattle, Denver. Some of you will be seeing that game coming up next. With 2 minutes left in the first quarter, the Celtics were leading by 1, and since then they've opened up a 14-4 spurt as Burt gets a breather. Larry has scored 15 thus far, and Fred Roberts replaces him.
Now we see there's only one starter in there for the Celtics, and that's Kevin McHale. You would expect the Knicks to go to that trap, and let's see how effective it is.
Cedric Toney has come in the game, replacing Mark Jackson. Toney, the backup to Jackson, came in with a bang, hitting 3 of 5 3-pointers.
And the Celtics, they played their whole team too. It ain't like everybody, it ain't like people was waiting, sitting on the bench the whole game. They played their whole damn team.
See how the Celtics backup, now they want a 20-second timeout, will handle this kind of pressure.
Smart coach.
And the pressure will be on.
And no need to be playing them 5 people the whole night. And we got 7 other people over there got fresh legs. Come on, man. Think about it.
Well, the Knicks, as you mentioned, Billy, on the way up, and the Celtics with a lot of veterans. This will give you an example looking at the number of games, minutes, and points. the difference between the Knicks and Celtics starters and playoff experience or season experience?
Just a couple minutes difference in experience.
22,000 to 315. That's a joke. That's why when people say, were the Knicks better off getting a lottery pick or getting the experience of getting into postseason, there's no question this experience is going to do a lot for them. Minifield overran the ball, caught up with him. But you were right, Minifield was the man to break it up.
That was a good call by Casey Jones, though, in that 20-second timeout with that defensive pressure by the Knicks.
Cedric Toney all over Minifield, the two number 11s battling a double team.
That's good defense, Ewing.
Ewing on the steal. 9 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-point lead for the
The swing. Low post, low post.
Wilkins into Ewing.
Turn around.
Over McHale.
Y'all gave it to the right person, though.
Patrick Ewing only has 2 points so far in this ballgame. That time he rushed his offense.
Starting front court has only 6 points in the game for the Knicks. Paxson is held by Wilkins. And Gerald with his second personal.
Now this group on the court right now for the Celtics is the key for them playing as well as they have. The starters feel that these people have just come along, have given an added confidence to the starters where they can really extend themselves.
Ooh, good steal.
on the court.
We need that. That was a big pick.
He's played well defensively and traveling called against Cedric Toney.
Good call, ref.
So the Knicks are making the kind of mistakes you would expect a team in the playoffs for the first time are making. We're at Boston Garden, the 363rd consecutive sellout. Round 1, best of 5, and the Celtics with a 1-0 lead bring Bird back. Nick Stockton and Bill Cunningham, and the Celtics in control so far. Dennis Johnson also checks back.
That's that real parquet floor in there. That's that real gym floor right there, I promise you.
Turnovers, by the way, just about even. In fact, Boston has committed more. Jim Paxson.
And one. Ooh, I seen that.
What has he meant to this team?
I seen that. Good shot,
We
Paxson.
saw that in game 1 where Danny Ainge was struggling. He comes off the bench and helps ignite this Celtic ball club, and they go on.
They were clean right there, Paxson.
Tony committing the foul. Paxson, Casey Jones said that he's a starter who's coming off the bench. Moves without the ball.
I'm about to say they hold them. Bro had a whole team with starters, like literally. Everybody knew what to do. For real. You ain't have to tell nobody what to do. They already
To
knew.
play with either Ainge in the
Literally.
backcourt or Dennis Johnson. A lot of flexibility for Casey Jones.
Celtics have their biggest lead of the ball game.
Dude had like 2 starting lineups out there, for real. Legendary, man. You can't go wrong.
Ewing, as you mentioned, only 2 points thus far.
And everybody mess with each other. Come on, man. You can't beat it.
Replacing Mark Akers. The foul was on Akers. So the Celtic starters are intact, save for Paxson for Ainge. Jackson and Parrish knocked it away. Jackson tried to pass it in the middle. Bird, Paxson, Parrish.
That's what I'm saying. Look how they played.
It looks like Paxson.
Who had an all dude? Come on.
Timeout, New York. 22nd version.
It ain't even like they beat you with one person. They beat you with a whole team.
Smooth touch makes it.
Everybody scoring.
Sponsored by Schick. Sam Jones thrilled Celtic fans to 10 NBA titles, yet he did it with a low-key approach. He shunned notoriety and unselfishly accepted his role as a scorer.
Legends.
His trademarks were a floating drive to the basket and a
Backboard.
very outside touch. Smooth moves that sent Sam Jones right to the Hall of Fame.
Definitely.
With defensive pressure on Dennis Johnson, he takes that as a challenge, and he's going to look to beat Mark Jackson every time he puts that pressure on him.
Green's foul. Dennis Johnson has gone into the playoffs with 3 different teams in his career, including Phoenix and Seattle before the Celtics, and he's logged a lot of games.
That's a couple of
Dennis Johnson been hooping, but
plays in playoff play.
dude been hooping when he got in the league, man. I promise.
7:19 remaining in the first half. The crowd and the Celtics going along and do their business. Gilmore.
It's just amazing though. Their whole team knew what to do.
Celtics have been in control. Their biggest lead was 15 points. That's what they've got now, 43-28. Celtics Celtics have just taken away the inside game totally from New York's
Oh, yeah, Ewing. Get it going. Let's get it going, Ewing. Let's get it going. Then we need a ball game. Let's get it going.
Here's the trap.
That's good D.
Paxson.
The rebound. Oh, yeah.
Harris had to contend with Mark Jackson.
And then they had 2 twin towers down there. What in the hell?
McHale and the Celtic front line.
You really couldn't do nothing with them guys.
Now, the thing about this is Patrick Ewing has to make a great shot. Look, if Paxson comes in there, there's Paris going up to contest the shot. And that last play that we saw, what a difference a year makes. There's Kevin McHale and Paris on the offensive boards. Last year at this time, I don't know if they would have been able to do it because of physical problems.
Ewing, by the way, with his first foul. McHale with 5 points in the game.
6.
McHale led the NBA.
Free throw win ball game. Don't y'all forget
Second
that.
year in a row at the same percentage. 60%.
And the man in the middle was number 2, Robert Parrish.
McHale put up a damn solid, a quiet 30 and 10, like literally.
You know, watching Dennis Johnson defensively, once in a while he'll put some full
good D.
pressure on Mark Jackson, then he'll
Good
back
D.
off, and there he is scrambling for the loose ball.
That's good hustle right there.
And now it's Boston ball that was last touched by Ewing. He got a low pass and had trouble with it.
Well, Patrick Ewing does not have good hands when the ball is below his waist. You want to get him the ball up in the air. And most 7-footers have the same problem.
Bird is working
It's
against
a mismatch, man. Oh my goodness, man.
McHale crashes the boards against Ewing, and now the Knicks come back. Gerald Wilkins. Harris clears. Bird. And a Knicks foul. They've been in the penalty, and the Celtics will shoot. And right now, you have to say that the Celtics are dictating this game to the New York Knicks in every phase.
Every phase. When, with this small lineup in there for the Knicks, they're still not able to get out, get an easy shot in transition. The Celtics are getting back so beautifully as a team. It's not 2 guys back defensively, it's 4 or 5 people stopping the transition game of the Knicks.
Sidney Green with a second foul, and once again a Celtic is on the line. They've been on the line 12 times to only 5 for the Knicks so far in the game.
Every free throw is important. Every one of them.
Will replace Sidney Green, so again Cartwright and Ewing are teamed up as Rick Pitino tries to press all the buttons.
And none of the buttons are working right now.
Game 3 of the series will be Wednesday night at Madison Square Garden in New York.
30 to
Won
47.
their only
Second
game
period.
against the Celtics this year. The best of 5. Boston trying to hold serve and win their second at home. Tucker from 3.
Ooh, we put back. Well, you stay with
The
that.
basket, Bill
Cartwright won.
with his first one.
I see you, Cartwright.
Few points right now, only 7 in this period. McHale works in against Ewing, but travels before.
The defense.
Turnover. It'll be the Knicks with a chance.
I like how you did no complaining too, McHale, when that just happened. Now you see a whole bunch of goddamn complaining.
Both sides, either Cartwright or Ewing, and if there's the double team, the guards have to hit that perimeter jump shot.
Paxson gambled on
Good block.
Wilkins. McHale got a piece of it, and a great defensive play. Might have been Bird out of the pack. Dennis
Ooh, what a pass.
Bird.
Stop playing with DJ. DJ, Hall of Famer now. Real
Bird is
legend.
at 6 out of 9 and 17 points in the game. And a 17-point lead as they open up their biggest margin in this first half. Double team on Cartwright. Tucker misses. Gets the rebound. And a foul. The Knicks are not a good outside shooting team on top of everything else. And they're going to be open.
Here's the good defense by McHale getting a hand on that ball. And now look at the active hands of Larry Bird after that. And
Michael Thompson was their big acquisition. He came from the Portland Trailblazers via San Antonio. And how about Bill Walton the year before? So 3 ex-Blazers have helped teams advance in the last 3 years in trade.
And also the similarity is the change of the bench. Now the Celtics, they only have one bench player from last year, and that's Fred Roberts.
Shot
We
caught,
saw
right?
The Lakers last year revamped their whole bench except for Michael Cooper.
Celtics have gone to the line twice as many times as the Knicks.
34-49, second period.
Bird
The pass.
into McHale on a Knick foul.
You gotta love Bird, though. Bird ain't gonna do no ball hog. Bird gonna really pass you the ball.
Wilkins foul.
That's in his game to do that.
Bird worked curling around that screen.
Bird's gonna make the best play.
Rewarding McHale for the good screen, the bounce pass.
Promise you.
3 on Gerald Wilkins. McHale is on the line. Hale now in double figures. That's what he
Damn.
did in game number 1, including more people were talking
Dude be
about
having
the
solid games, man.
He really came
For
alive
real.
defensively late in the ball game to spark.
Be putting up numbers, you don't even know it.
And those block shots led to easy baskets at the other end for the Celtics.
51-34, the lead is 17. 4:15 remaining in the first period. Far cry from game 1 where the Knicks battled the Celtics.
You see how everybody getting a touch? The game was different.
Jackson with a fake and a drive.
Everybody touched the ball.
Control. Again, he missed Bill Cartwright, who was wide open for an easy basket.
Double on Dennis Johnson. Ainge to 3.
The shot.
Well, the Celtics were 0 for 1, the season's low in three-point shots.
That was a good pass too, DJ. I seen.
Ainge hits a 3 there, and the Celtics have opened up their biggest lead of the game. Wilkins. Oh.
The defense. The pass. Caught right. Ah!
But it's been a Boston show all the way here.
It's what we came to see.
The Celtics are making a statement to the Knickerbockers. They want this to be a 3-game series.
Dennis Johnson commits his first personal foul. McHale goes out. Mark Akers replaces him. And here's Bill Cartwright. The last time the Knicks were in the playoffs 4 years ago, they lost to the Knicks in the Eastern semifinals in 7 games, losing a 7th game here at Boston Garden.
Ah, come on, Cartwright. You need them now. It's important.
Part of that team.
One free throw changed the whole damn game.
20-point lead cut down to 19 with 3:23 remaining in the first.
19-point lead, Boston. 54-35.
McHale 9 and Johnson's 8 backs up Bird 17. And the leading scorer for the Knicks is Jackson with 7.
And that was all.
Ooh, with a pass. Showtime. Ooh.
And Ewing came in to knock that away.
Well, if that would have went down, oh my goodness, I would have left this room. I promise I would have.
Wilkins. Gerald Wilkins.
Now that was outstanding by Mark Jackson. He penetrated, created a situation for Gerald Wilkins.
Y'all playing, Knicks. Keep it going. Keep it
The
going.
Knicks with 8 after missing his first 4 shots here in this period. 17-point lead. 2:35 to go.
Knock that down, Aim. That's a knockdown. That was a good shot, though.
Basket's gonna count. Then the push.
What the fuck? Did bro just get a damn backboard tip back and one? I have never seen this shit in history.
For you. You'll get bonuses like this.
And a little luck doesn't hurt. Now he just swats at the basketball and knocks it in.
Parrish got the basket.
I have never seen nothing like this. And got an and one.
See Cleveland at Chicago later. Some of you will see Seattle at Denver.
Whatever happens, the fact is he took a different mode. He says, I guarantee we'll be back.
Ah, come on,
The thing is
Paris.
that a lot of people have been reluctant to be aggressive in trying to regain a championship ever since the Celtics won their second one in '69. And Pat Riley has taken the bull by the horns. I like that. I like the way he's handled his team, and I just think he's our guy.
I agree.
But you're right, it'll be the last time. Parrish has 11 points, and it's a 55-37 game as we get close to the 2 minutes.
Notice everybody touched the ball, too.
And a foul away from the ball.
Everybody.
against the Celtics. Both teams are in the penalty. Artis Gilmore makes his first appearance of this game. As Parrish goes out, Parrish has 7 rebounds and 11 points in the game.
Now, Rick Pitino would be happy with this team if he can go off the court.
Cartwright.
12, 14
Put him down,
He
Cartwright.
might have achieved what he set out to do in this ball game. Create a quick tempo, maybe tire out this Celtic team for the second half.
Parrish, by the way, has 9 points and not 11. They took that basket away before. He made free throws.
Clutch. Good
But
shot,
he did not get
Cartwright.
credit for that basket that everyone was cheering about right before the timeout.
Y'all got to get on Bird now.
55 to
And then you got to worry about DJ. There he is.
Trey Tucker has an impossible job trying to match up with Larry Bird, giving up several inches and not having played anyone in the low post.
Well, Bird played like a center. He didn't even play like a small forward.
19 for Bird.
Yeah, he got 19.
Tucker fires away for 3.
Good shot, Tucker. Ooh.
That is his second
That was deep.
basket of the game. And a 15-point lead. The biggest lead was 20 by the Celtics. Don't forget, second game of the doubleheader after this one will be Chicago and Cleveland at Chicago Stadium with Michael Jordan trying to give the Bulls a 2-0 lead. I have a hunch the Cavs are going to come back strong. It'll be a
Shot DJ was a hell of a player, man. All around game, a bag with no holes in it, I promise you.
Playing with such confidence, both offensively and defensively. Earlier in the year, he would have taken that ball to the basket and wouldn't have settled for that open jump shot.
Cartwright, left-handed. Knicks showing a little more smoke here toward the end of this first half. They're way down.
That was an and-one rep.
The Philadelphia 76ers trailed by 30 here at Boston Garden during the game here and came back and won.
Ooh, what a pass down there.
Won't let this team quit.
One thing the Celtics know about the Knicks, they keep coming back.
Hey, middle of the year, no one expected them to be in the playoffs. They were a lock for the lottery.
Who that Ewing?
And it's a 13-point game with 40
13-point game. Okay, Knicks.
14 and 28 at one point, and no one thought they were going to make it other than maybe Pitino.
Don't forget, Rick Pitino won't be unhappy if he's down.
Turn around, DJ.
Dennis Johnson fouled, and will go to the line. He's in double figures. Mark Jackson committing his second personal foul. Celtics had a 20-point lead, and the Knicks right now cut it down to 13. Rick Carlisle is going to make his way into the ball game for the final seconds. He did not play in game one.
Good shot, DJ.
Here's Carlisle, who's started the year as a member of the Celtics.
Oh, damn, Carlisle played for the Knicks, too.
One revenge factor. He says, I have a house, and I'm paying mortgage on a house here in Boston. I get a chance to stay here for a couple of days.
He got a few playoff checks playing up here in Boston.
You see how you learn shit new when you watch shit that you ain't never watched? Legendary. I'm glad I know that now. Shout out to Coach, Dallas Maverick, NBA champion, if y'all ain't know.
Now these
The greatest run.
substitutions are made. Number one, Mark Jackson.
Forever legendary, Carlisle. I'll never forget you.
Doesn't
Promise.
want him to pick up a foul to end this first half. And of course, Derek Minifield, he's in there for defensive reasons. They want to make sure they stop any three-point shots attempted by the Knicks. And he'll match up against Tucker and try and shut him down.
Celtics will get the ball back.
Oh, yeah.
By 15. Carlisle guarded by Ames.
But then the ref letting them play. That's a good pass, Ewing.
Tucker, who's fouled by Minifield, and Tucker will go to the
That was a
line.
good dump off down there, Ewing.
13 seconds remain.
That's too quick. The Knicks should have used more of the 24-second clock and been in, put the Celtics in a position where they really wouldn't have gotten a good shot attempt to end this half.
Now, Jim Paxson is going to come back in the ball game for Minifield.
I swear I did not know Carlisle played for the Knicks.
Offensively
I
again.
promise
This is strictly an offensive-defensive substitution as Tucker goes to the line. Green, for defensive boards, is in there now. Michael Jordan with 50 points in game one
Damn.
against the Cavaliers.
Jeffrey was torching shit, man.
In game two, most of you will see that matchup. Chicago leading 1-0. Some of you will see Denver try to make it 2-0 against Seattle. Wilkins commits a foul against Dennis Johnson.
And that's a bad foul, reaching over the back. He never had any position where he could have.
Jordan and Craig Elo. My knowledge getting better.
Elo's got his hands full. I wonder what
Shout out to them real legends. Nate McMillan. I don't know who Adams is.
Wilkins will make some.
Another guard matchup, McMillan, Nate McMillan of Seattle, and Michael Adams, the sensational three-point shooter.
Michael Adams, okay, we know now. We just heard the announcer say it. Sensational three-point shooter.
With a fine first half with 13 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Green and Wilkins go out. Mark Jackson is back. So the Knicks have Ewing and Cartwright for final second.
That was his routine right there. Always do your routine. Knockdown. Good shot, DJ.
15-point lead, the Knicks with 12 seconds to try to cut it to 13 before intermission.
And they want to get the last shot of this half.
Bird won't let Tucker get it off. Wild shot.
The defense, Bird.
Bird on him, and that'll end the period. Not the best shot. Well, the Knicks cut into the Celtic lead somewhat, but it's still Boston. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Celtics 63, the Knicks 48.
Welcome back to CBS Sports Control.
Legendary. You never go wrong with them real legends, man. Shout out to them real legends. Promise you. It's legendary.
Madison Chicago Stadium, and you never know where you're going to find Brent and Tommy.
Well, welcome, Pat O'Brien, to the officials' locker room. But Tommy Heinsohn, you used to come in here as
Big skilled surgeon.
Fooling around on the golf course, schmoozing around at the gin rummy table, setting a pick on his ever-expanding waistline, or fast-breaking to some serious business at the dog track. Doug Moe never lets his real job interfere with the important things in life.
Excuse my nonchalance, but I've just been retracing the steps of basketball's hottest coach, who also happens to be the league's most laid-back character. The guy whose "wet me worry" attitude is absolutely infectious.
You're the West Man gang.
Work. Doug Moe likes to pretend he doesn't know the meaning of the word. But his surprising Denver Nuggets had the NBA's third best record, and they were the first team to whip the Lakers and Celtics head-to-head in a season series this decade. All this while treating his players like the hounds he bets on.
Come on, fellas. Hold it. Don't give me no about the rest. Let me tell you something.
Well, that's a real coach.
Take Mike off. You stood there. You didn't even get out.
A lot of people want bench tickets. This is like going to see Michael Jackson. I want to hear Doug Moe.
He tells me I'm a stiff and a no-hoper, and my kid's a no-hoper. I tell him he's fat, can't coach, and all this talk about him being coach of the year is an absolute joke.
Coach Frank McGuire inspired Moe's laissez-faire style at North Carolina, and Moe carried it to his happy days in the wide-open ABA. The theory is no secret. Hang loose and let the players play.
In our system, you get a lot of freedom. So if you have ability, you have to do whatever you want.
You play for the Tar Heels.
Within certain, they can't throw from half court, but a few steps inside. Do what the heck you want.
Moe's irreverence is legendary. Does he shrink in terror at the sight of the Celtics and Lakers?
Shot. It is there. The Nuggets win it after the buzzer. Look at Doug Moe.
Let me beat those turkeys. You kidding me? They don't belong on the same court as we do.
Does he understand the awesome significance of X's and O's?
We had 7 plays and gradually filtered them down. We now have 2. One to one I can never remember, and we got to keep diagramming up.
If Moe continues worrying like this, and of course winning, he will become as popular in Denver as this golfer next to him.
I mean, me being a coach is fitted for me. If I had to get a job, I'd be in trouble. So I'm basically the perfect coach. Because I can't do anything else.
This is Curry.
Sean Penn and Madonna, Sean Penn and anybody. And now let's add to that list, Jordan versus Bird.
Real legends. The greatest dude ever. Promise you. 2 GOATs. The biggest GOATs. Changed the game. There's nothing to talk about, I promise you. They can't do shit with Bird or Jeffrey.
Shooter near you, the Bird-Jordan matchup that always looks good on paper.
Michael's slamming and dunking on me all the time, which is pretty embarrassing, but I still got my three-pointer.
But some great programmer gave Michael a double 360 and a jam. And while planning the game, Michael learned something new about Larry.
Larry said like 70, 68, or 70.
You don't like this guy?
He said he didn't.
Good.
Look, you getting your
It's like a scout report right here.
For
But
real.
wait a minute, can this be right? Jordan missing a slam?
You mind us making you fall down on the screen?
on a bad down?
Oh yeah, he's controlling, yeah. I mean, if it was me, I would miss.
Right. They are getting ready to punch up the second half in Boston. Dick and Billy are right around the corner. I'm Pat O'Brien in New York City. Thank you for joining us on the Prudential at the Half. Enjoy the second half here on CBS.
Legendary. Y'all know we won't skip
With
that.
the NBA's Most Valuable Player Award. In 1985, Magic Johnson walked away with the NBA championship. In 1986, Isaiah Thomas walked away with the All-Star MVP. And in 1987, David McGrain did something even more incredible. He simply walked. Take the next step. Support Easter Seals.
CBS Sports coverage. The Knicks did not get a basket for 4.5 minutes into the second quarter, while the Celtics hit 5 for 5, and they open up the lead, and that's been the way it is. Right now it's Ainge and Johnson, Bird, McHale, and Parrish for ball.
Pass, Bird.
And the Knicks the same 5 for them, and illegal defense
Turnaround, McHale.
called against the New York Knicks, and that's a technical foul. That's the second one. Rick Pitino, who came from Providence College and brought the Friars into the Final Four. A year
That's the
ago,
Bird we know
tremendous
now.
achievement for Pitino. Bird hits the technical.
50-40. 90. Founder, if y'all ain't know.
Now, with the starting of Tucker at the forward position, what Rick Pitino
Oh,
is
they
saying,
pinned down, I
we
see.
need some offense, and we're not getting it out.
I don't know, but they need a
of
double
the
team.
ball.
What are y'all doing?
So we're going to just gamble that Tucker does an adequate
That's a
job.
knockdown. Too little. Good shot.
Rebound by Ewing.
Bailed you out. Y'all got bailed out on that.
Knicks' biggest need is a forward who can score. They're going to be looking for that either through free agency, trades, or draft. The former two may be the key. Cartwright doubled. Wilkins.
Ooh, waiting out to travel.
Screen.
Ooh.
Gerald Wilkins, who was pulled from the field, now has 10 points. He made only 1 of 5 in the second
That was
period.
tough right there.
He's a streaky
And you didn't
shooter.
travel.
He gets it going. He gets in one of those zones, and he can hit anything.
14-point lead.
Gerald Wilkins had a damn bag, didn't he?
Pass in the air made up his mind there.
Ooh, what a pass. Ainge. Range. Ah.
Loose ball. McCann.
Well, you know that's knocked down.
And this time Jackson cleared.
Good shot. Word. Notice that was like his damn first 3 of the damn game, too.
Ewing against Parrish. Blocked by Parrish.
Look at him running the floor. Look at him running. Ooh, what a pass. That's a, ooh.
To Bird.
Cold.
Short jumper. Ainge could have taken that shot. It was a 9-footer, but he got it to Larry Bird.
Shit like
The
that,
way they've been
that should be
playing the last
frustrating.
month so unselfishly. And it all stems from their defense because they're working so well as a unit it carries right over to the offensive end.
Bird with 22 points.
Wilkins.
Has hit 2 in a row here in this third.
I'm about to say that's 2 in a
little
row.
more than 2 minutes gone by.
It's still a ball game,
The
though.
Knicks going to any traps after they score because of that big lineup they have in there with Cartwright and Ewing.
You don't see a whole bunch of threes getting hoisted up.
Playing the pressing.
Playing ball how it's supposed to be played.
And they will call Ewing for the foul on McHale. He's not pleased about something and has a few words for Ed Rush.
Well, I think he was upset the last 2 times he's gotten the ball at the offensive end of the court. The ball has been knocked out of his hands, and he felt he was fouled on both occasions.
Knocked away by Ewing into the hands of Jackson. 2-on-1 with Wilkins. And Wilkins is fouled by Ainge. And will go to the line to shoot. That was a good foul by Danny Ainge.
I'm about to say, yeah, that was a good foul.
If Wilkins does not make the both foul shots.
Well, he was headed for the points. Ainge with his second personal.
Make him earn it.
And Gerald Wilkins on the line. He was the second leading scorer.
It's hard to make a free throw.
during the regular year.
It takes concentration and patience.
9:27 remaining in the third period. The Boston Garden crowd
Good shot.
sitting and watching. Nothing to get excited about right now as the Celtics opening up a 20-point lead in the second period. Still comfortably in front, but that number could change in a hurry.
Yeah, and the Celtics have not come out sharp in this second half. We've seen them settling for the three-point shots. What got them the lead in the first half was going inside to their big people.
Two straight games, they did not come
12-point game. How y'all gonna at, Knicks?
Veteran team, it's a problem always when you're coaching a veteran team, trying to make sure that they're constantly motivated because they've lost a little interest.
Jackson knocked it away from McHale and
Baines. Damn. Oh, clean right there, ain't
wants to make sure he has 8 points.
Oh yeah, good D. You got one trailing over there. You got one trailing. Ooh. They working. They working.
20-second timeout called by the Knicks. Don Gaston, Alan Cohen, and Red Auerbach, who remain seated. Have to like what they see right here, but
team realizes what happened to those two other teams on the home court losing those ball games, and that his team is ready to go out and play Seattle, who really gave them, might have blown that ball game in that latter part of the game.
Ewing from
Work, Ewing.
And it's 71 to 56, and I'm sure the Lakers would like to sharpen it up some more. They weren't razor sharp in their opening win against the Spurs. 15-point lead. Bird.
Good D.
There's Wilkins.
Oh, show out down there. Show out.
Gerald Wilkins with 16 points.
You definitely could have played it in today's game. Promise you.
Number one when he scored 24. Now they're down to 13.
That guy right there was slept on.
Remaining. Only 4 minutes elapsed here in the third period. McHale blocked by Ewing. Gets another chance.
Ooh, good D. That was a block, Rev. That was a block. That was a block. That was a block. That was a block.
That'll be his third.
That was a block.
What a great play against a man who normally doesn't have a shot block.
They got him with the body, though.
You're exactly right, Dick, that Kevin McHale very rarely gets that block. And right there, blocked again. It looked like a good block to me.
Yeah, that was a block.
Second team foul on New York. And here's McHale shooting 2.
We just got him with the body. It's all good. Good call, though.
One of the tough matchups continually for anyone, even for Ewing, is guarding a guy like Kevin McHale. But Ewing did as well as we've seen anyone.
And it was a good foul because McHale just missed a free throw. Good foul, you.
Leave his feet anytime someone fakes, and that time he stayed down, let McHale commit himself both times and was able to block it.
58-72. McHale, and that's the lead for the Celtics.
Wilkins. Knock that down, Wilkins. Hey, this guy right here could have played today. This guy right here is going to get it.
41 to go. Keep in mind, the Celtics had a 20-point lead at one time, and Casey Jones, aware of that, calls a timeout against them. He says, I put a lot of those banners are up there. I've been part of it.
He's trying to build a banner for the New York Knickerbockers, and I think the one thing he's shown is a great deal of patience in building this ball club.
The Knicks are only 3 for 9 from the Celtics, I should say. Celtics 3 for 9.
You got Bird running off pin downs.
Knicks 5 for 6.
Watch Bird behind them pin downs back there.
Gerald Wilkins, who hasn't missed yet in the period.
The pass. Oh my goodness.
So the timeout.
Stop playing with Danny Ainge too. Danny Ainge, he knew what he was doing.
For the Celtics in double figures, led by Bird, 22. Rebound by Paris. Wilkins. On Bird.
Bird not taking no bad shot. I like that.
Left open and hit.
Good shot.
That's what a lot of teams did the second half of the year. They double teamed the Celtic big men, leaving guys like Dennis Johnson open, and in the late in the season, he was hitting them.
Now, the factor is we see the Celtics after the timeout. It's just like they can turn it on and turn it off whenever they feel like it against the Knickerbockers.
Ewing, out to Jackson.
Good pass, you. Wilkins. Hey, this guy done score about them 5-6 straight times in a row.
5 for 5.
Heat check.
Casey Jones, always concerned with Celtic turnovers and the offensive rebounding by the other club.
The jump shot, that's what they'll live with the Knickerbockers.
Oh, that's
they
clean.
Force the jump shot.
Bird.
Ballpark.
With 24 behind him is Johnson with 16, McHale 14. Paris
It's still a good game too.
The Knick leader is Wilkins with 20 points. offensive foul called against New York. Trent Tucker. Newman has 3 points and 3 fouls, and still not close to showing the form that you mentioned. He hit 11 out of 11 against the Celtics in a game this week.
Ooh, what a pass. Ooh. You see how they play, look. You can tell they practice this every single day. You see where Paris passed the ball at. They knew what they were doing.
So first Holland said Knicks ball, Rush signaled Celtics ball, Holland said jump ball.
And now they're flipping a coin. And the Celtics won the flip.
I didn't see any coin, but whatever they did, Billy. 16-point lead for Boston. Trying to make it 2-0. Bird. 26 for Larry Bird.
Larry Joe.
Scored 29 in the first game on 9 for 20 shooting. Is shooting far better than this. Cartwright, who was not traded. Everyone expected Cartwright to be dealt to somebody, and Patino said the turning point in the year for the Knicks came at the trading deadline when Cartwright and Wilkins could relax.
Well, they ain't called nothing. They ain't called nothing. You got away with that. You got away with that, Cartwright.
With 5:05 remaining in the third period, and a chance once again in New York to cut it to 12.
Oh yeah, Mark Jackson. Knockdown. I like that shot. I like that shot though.
Now Newman.
The shot, Newman.
Newman hits, and it's a 12-point affair again.
And they're going to need Tony Newman to fill in where Wilkins left off, hitting 5 for 5 in this period.
Wilkins has 20, Ewing 10, and Cartwright 11, the only double-figure scorers for New York. 4.5 to go in the third. Harris from Dennis Johnson. And Cartwright called for the loose ball foul.
Bird played like a center.
Good ball movement of the Celtics.
He didn't play like a small forward. He played like a center.
They move it, find the open man. They found Robert Parrish. He missed it, but they were able to pick up the foul against Cartwright.
Dennis Johnson goes into the ball game. Johnson has scored 16 points. He also has 5 rebounds. A fine all-around game. Jim Paxson replaces him. McHale got 3 inside. With McHale, Parrish, and Bird up front, you've got Ewing, Walker, and Cartwright to match up.
Now what's happening offensively, the
Top of the key.
playing better, but the Celtics are at the same time.
I would have passed that to Mark Jackson. But that's all good. That was a good shot.
Celtics trying to stretch their lead. The Knicks have cut it.
Why is they still playing one-on-one defense? It's a mismatch. This is a turnaround jumper.
The set offense of the Celtics.
Mark Jackson with 3 personal fouls. Newman and Wilkins have 4. None of the Celtics have 4. And Bird now
the free throws.
28 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Damn. 28, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. That was big time back then.
Now quickly it can go from 20 to 12 and now up to the 17 mark. 18-point lead. Check it.
Again, the defense of the Celtics.
4 on the shot clock. Kenny Walker falls away. McHale can't control it out of bounds. It's still New York's ball. But this is the kind of extended defense that the Celtics used when they blew out the Knicks in the final period Friday.
And they seem to be enjoying it out there. They're just reacting to each other so beautifully. If someone's beat, there's someone else coming over to give them a little help.
Right.
Jackson tries for the steal, and he stepped on the line, very nearly made it.
They definitely enjoyed it every time they hoop.
3:14 on the clock. Game 3 will be Wednesday night in New York. The Celtics would like to win as quickly as possible, as all teams do, so they can get maximum rest before the best of 7 conference semis. Harris knocks it out of Cartwright.
The defense.
The Knicks were not moving without the ball. That's why Cartwright was standing like a statue.
Standing and watching. And another point, as you mentioned, to end this series, they're the oldest starting team there is in the NBA, and they realize that rest is more valuable to them than any team in the league.
James, the only starter under age 30. Cartwright lost it. Paxson might have knocked it out of his hand.
Ooh, what a pass down there.
Parrish, a couple of fakes on Cartwright. Green outlets to Tucker.
Ooh, okay. That was mean right there, Mark Jackson. You gotta make that, man.
Jackson with the rebound, foul.
Over passing shit like that, man, you gotta make that. For real.
And the Knicks will call a timeout. Our story here in the third period at Boston Garden. Is on the line with 2:39 remaining. He has 7 points and 7 assists so far.
Take your time.
Both teams shooting over 50% now in this third period, and the
Shot.
Knicks at 57. Boston and even.
Yeah, take your time. This like a free timeout too, if y'all ain't know. Yeah, we take our time. Catch your breath. Yeah. You doing right.
As his ritual, that's his first point.
You gotta know how to play the game. Don't let the game play you.
1 out of 2. Bird. Somebody grabbed that new mesh jersey of Larry Bird. The Celtics wearing mesh jerseys now. Akers, who's in there with McHale and Bird up front. Paxson and
They still playing one-on-one defense with Bird.
And Bird and Kenny Walker were going at it away from the ball, and it's Kenny Walker.
Y'all know better than that, Knicks. But you know, why you haven't made the adjustment yet? You know you're supposed to be doubling that guy.
You know, Kenny Walker's got to get around defensively. He's got to do something. Larry Bird is too smart. He knows when he's got a guy in a position where he can pick up a cheap foul, and that's what he did there.
And not only do the Celtics get to the line a lot, they make their free throw.
Number 1 in the league this year, shooting 80% from the foul line.
You can tell something been worked on. Look how fast he shoots free throws. Been worked on a million times, man. He done did that a million times by himself.
So it's a 19-point lead again after the Knicks had cut it to 12. 2:15 to go in this third period.
Someone's got to spark this Knicks team and get some life in it. Right now, their faces are down. You know, they're not feeling too good about
it. And the 13th foul against the Celtics. Coming down to 2 minutes remaining in the third period.
They're actually running real offenses out there.
Celtics inside defense has been exemplary so far in these first 2 games. Kenny Walker.
That'd have been big if you'd have hit that.
Sidney Green, and they'll jump it up. Bird was the leading rebounder for the Celtics in the regular season.
And there's Bird getting in there. You know, it looked like he had a little bit of his arm as well as the basketball.
Ewing getting a breather right now. He has scored 10 points. Mark Jackson.
Ooh, okay. That man got it on the handle, don't he? Oh, yeah, Ainge. Smart.
And he'll shoot 2.
Smart.
Ainge appears to be all right.
That's a good play by Ainge. He forced that contact and forced Trent Tucker into taking that foul.
Ainge with 8 points in the game. If he hits the free throws, all 5 Celtic starters will be in double figures in the game. And this is the 30th free throw of the contest for Boston.
Oh, yeah, Ainge. Them real shooters right there. Like, you see how they get their free throws up? They ain't wasting no time. Been practiced on.
Well, it's just the opposite so far for the Celtics. They've been able to get out and run more than they did the entire regular season.
This is a rested club, you can be sure. 21-point lead. The biggest lead now in the game for the Celtics. Tucker for 3.
The shot, hey, Tucker's hit.
Third 3-point bomb of the ball game for Trent Tucker, who was one of those few who played against the Celtics in the '84 series. Cartwright and Louis Orr.
18-point game. It's still a lot of time.
Were the others.
Trent Tucker has the highest three-point field goal percentage of any active player, shooting almost 43% from the three-point area.
Knock that down, Bird. In his noggin.
3 points for number 33.
That's 33 for him.
Under a minute to play in this third period.
Back then, that's like 50 points.
The Celtics answered the Knicks' charge with one of their own and an offensive foul against Bill Cartwright.
Notice he only took like 2 2 threes. Come on now. Stop playing.
Now this Knicks team have said, the players have said that they look for one player for mental toughness. It's Mark Jackson. So he better do something to ignite his ball club in this last, 35 seconds and in the fourth period.
Ainge will play up on Tucker. The Knicks took away Tucker's three-point shot totally in game one. He's hit some here.
Good shot.
In the lane. 91 to 72. Knicks pressure. Wasn't executed well defensively by New York.
It sure wasn't. And now there's a mismatch. Kenny Walker's out on Danny Ainge. And Trent Tucker now has switched to Larry.
I can hear Mikhail's voice too out there on the court.
That ball knocked away. It's still Celtics ball with
Young
5
Mikhail.
seconds to try a shot. And 5 seconds remaining in the period. So Bird, who has 33 points, has the luxury today of playing most of the game, I think, against guards, defending him. Wilkins and Tucker. Bird.
Offensive save.
At the buzzer. And that's the end of the third period at Boston Garden. The Celtics are up 91 to 72 over the Knicks. And we'll return to Boston Garden after this message and a word from your local station.
91-72.
Smash, Sunday nights at 10:30.
Fourth quarter. Y'all know what time it is. It's crunch time.
First round series against the New York Knicks, who were the last qualifiers in the Eastern Conference. They beat Indiana on the road on their last game to make it. Fred Roberts has come in. Larry Bird getting a rest. He has scored 33 as Ewing is fouled inside. The Knicks have Johnny Newman, Trent Tucker, Gerald Wilkins, along with Ewing and Green. Boston going with the bench, Paxson and Ainge, Roberts, Akers, and McHale. McHale and Ainge, the only starter.
Now, this means Gerald Wilkins will be moved into the lead guard position, something he does not
Shot,
do
Ewing.
very often for the Knickerbockers. They're just going to have to come out here, pick up full court, make it a real scrambling fourth period.
Right,
if they
compete.
have any chance of getting back into this ballgame.
Compete.
Ewing had 16 points in the first game of the series.
Oh, yeah, Ewing, where did he pick up 94?
Right here, but basically he has not been an offensive force thanks to the Boston defense.
The defense, Knicks. Put that pressure on him.
And on the shot clock, Ewing will be guarding McHale here. 5 on the clock. Ainge pulls up for 3. Akers gets the offensive rebound.
That was a hell of a rebound. Oh, my goodness.
Killer for the Knicks because they don't have
That rebound was clutch.
there, and Akers off the bench gets 2.
You know, it's interesting watching the Celtics. They're a team during the regular season. You said, number one, they don't run well. Number two, they're not a good offensive rebounding team. And they've done both very well the first 2 games of this playoff series.
Ewing working in, walking
Pass.
to a triple team, and Tucker misses a 3. Johnny Newman fights it. Ewing keeps it going for New York. Wilkins misses. And a foul against the Knicks. Sometimes statistics can be misleading. The Celtics, you're right, have the fewest offensive rebounds in the league, but I think the timing of some of these things is really what counts.
That he didn't want his players, when his shot went up, just standing there. Either make the commitment to get back defensively or get to the offensive boards, and they've done that beautifully for him today.
Paxson back to
Pass.
McHale.
Oh, what a pass.
Akers.
I'm trying to tell you, their whole team was nice.
25
For
remaining
real.
in the fourth period.
Everybody knew what to do.
19-point lead. Biggest lead for the Celtics was 21.
Good D, good D,
Before the
good
end
D.
of the third. Good defense continually. There's the shooting this half. Boston started out brilliantly in the third, but they're under 50.
One thing Patrick Ewing has to have learned in this second half is to protect the basketball.
Newman inside with the basket.
Because the Celtics have been able to reach in and deflect the ball almost every time he's tried to make a move to the basket.
Boy, ain't pushing that thing in. Ooh, good finish. Ooh.
Jim Paxson.
Hey,
Again, it's 19.
it's legendary.
Akers is guarding Ewing.
Okay, Ewing, work. Make it a game now.
Well, that just shows you what Patrick
We're going out
Ewing
with a
can do when
fight.
They don't double team him and they just leave him man-to-man defense.
78-95, Celtics.
9:40 5:43 remaining in the fourth period. 95-78, Boston in front. Jackson and McHale playing a two-man game.
Got him in the air. Oh, my. Oh, good block.
By Kenny Walker. Knicks 3-on-3 as Akers gets back.
Good pass. Knock it down, Tucker. Clean. That's how y'all play right there. That's how you play. This is how y'all, hey.
4 3-pointers.
This y'all team right here.
It's something I'm sure Rick Pitino wished he saw a little bit more of a little earlier in this
Right.
ball game.
Akers tries to save it into the hands of Newman. That's 3 3-pointers for Tucker.
Ooh, okay, and one.
Newman fouled by Bird going to the hoop.
Good take, Newman. Way to be aggressive.
Pitino still urging his team on.
Now, we talked about Patrick Ewing leaving his feet, but Kenny Walker's there, and look at this
Good
play
block,
he made,
Walker.
and it leads to 2 points.
You timed it perfectly.
For the New York Knickerbockers. Yeah, the interesting thing to me right now is that Mark Jackson, their leader and their quarterback of this ball club, is on the bench, and Gerald Wilkins is the one that has to lead this ball club.
And he's done a good job in the last few minutes, and Casey Jones, not sure of anything, comes back with Robert Parrish and Dennis Johnson. There's Mark Jackson on the bench. He has scored 8 points. Newman with the free throws, and here's the full court pressure.
82-95, 13-point game.
Again, the Knicks have got it down with 9 minutes remaining. Paxson wide open on the right side.
Good shot, Paxson.
He has adjusted to this club tremendously.
But we see why Casey Jones
15-point
wants to get the ball
game.
into the middle to Dennis Johnson, because he just made that play. They treat that, when the trap is on, like a fast-breaking opportunity, and they capitalize on it.
Johnson picks up Tucker in a hurry, aware of his 3 3-pointers.
Wilkins.
Misses a 3, and Paris the rebound. That was a gamble shot for the Knicks right there.
Yeah, you want to be aggressive defensively and have the good patience, even though they're down. They're only down, 15 points at this point.
Bird.
Damn.
So Wilkins missed the 3. Bird hits a 2.
That was eyeball right there.
Instead of 13, it's a 17-point game. With
That was eyeball, I promise you.
By the U.S. Army.
Cotton.
The future of the New York Knicks is being built by the winning ways of Mark Jackson and Patrick Ewing. Jackson can dissect the defense with slicing drives and timely passes.
Showtime.
On the receiving end is Ewing, who fills the lane with thunderous power slams. Playing with poise and savvy beyond their years, teamwork is
Oh my
making
goodness, what a
Jackson and
pass.
Ewing the best they can be.
Aggressor tank spotted.
You know, back
Blackhawks in this building, and now in the front row, it's $110 a ticket for a front row seat to see Air Jordan here this afternoon. I don't know what it's bringing out in Denver, but let's send you out now to Tim Brand. Tim?
That was big time back then. That was big right there. That was big.
Sure, I won't get a phone call from him. He's too cheap.
Ewing
Showtime.
has a good pass from Jackson over Ewing, so you wonder about Mark Jackson. He's in there now.
Y'all still in the game. There's a whole bunch of time left.
Trailing by 15 points.
It's a whole bunch of time left.
Nothing to lose at this point.
Nothing to lose. Go out and scramble. Go trap them. Force
Right, all you gotta do is play D.
Or a turnover.
Get a rebound. Get a rebound. You ain't gonna win like that.
Celtics have really
You gotta get stops.
damage with second shots against the Knicks today.
They're taking nothing for granted.
The pass, you knock that down, Jackson. I swear I'd have kicked it back to Tucker. I'd have passed that thing right back quick.
That was a strange play because the pass from Ewing was deflected.
Well, that's the way he played it. He's a great pool shooter.
He knows the angle.
Ooh, okay, ooh.
Jackson fouls Jim Paxson, and who will not shoot this one. That is the 13th foul against the Knicks, and for Mark Jackson, his 4th personal foul.
Yeah, the Knicks have had little spurts, and you get the feeling they're going to get right back in this ball game, and then it's a turnover, or it's Larry Bird hitting a jump shot, or Dennis Johnson creating a turnover, and boom, it's back up to 15, 17 points.
It's like a tease for the Knicks. They get close, and they say,
Now you send a double team, Patino? Really?
they're going to put you away again.
Come on, man. You ready the whole game to do that? Come on, man.
Wilkins complaining to Hugh Hollins on that call, and that'll be number...
It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, Patino. Come on, now.
Now is their leading scorer. Wilkins with 20 has 5 personal fouls.
It's too late in the game, and they're in a situation now, the Knicks, that Rick Pitino's just got to go with Wilkins. He can't take him out at this point.
Patino gonna wait till the whole damn end of the game and then start double teaming Bird. Come on, man.
5 out of 6 from the Knicks in the regular season.
The assistant coach should have told you that.
Boston Garden, the Knicks had something like a 20.
The hell the assistant doing?
They squandered and lost in double overtime, but that was early in the year when they really were in the doldrums.
You supposed to have been doubling Bird from goddamn from last night all the way today. For real.
It's really something to see how he's come on as an offensive player in the NBA. You know, over the last 23 games, he's shooting over 50% for every game from the field.
McHale has it knocked away, and now the Knicks try to cut it to 13 again. 12 has been their magic number.
Y'all rushing too. You ain't have to do all that rushing. Slow it down. Damn, it's a whole bunch of time left. Slow the ball down, Knicks. Oh my goodness. You gotta make that, Big Bird. You know that.
Again, we see the Celtics now. You would think Larry Bird in that position is going to make that layup.
That'll make you mad right there, real hooper.
But they're taking nothing.
I know Bird mad about that one right there.
Everything to the glass.
Walker's 4th foul, and once again the Celtics gone to the free throw line more than 30 times. That was a key number in game number 1 in their 20.
McHale do not play by the free throw.
12-92. They had an 11-1 run
clean.
At the end of the 3rd period.
Them damn Celtics really practice. When they practice on stuff. They did not go in there and play. Them guys did not run pickups. Them guys were working on what they need to work on. For real.
Good ball movement by the Knickerbockers.
I'm about to say, Tuck, why is you waiting on them? Shoot that thing, man. Let that shit fly. Let that shit fly.
Will continue Wednesday night in Madison Square Garden. The New York fans who are so happy.
Parrish.
Ewing the rebound. Ewing with 10
Ooh, okay. Wilkins, pull up. That guy right there, hoop.
Leading scorer has 22.
I'm about to say he got about 25.
Most of you will see Cleveland and Chicago. Some of you will catch the Denver-Seattle matchup. It's Cleveland and Denver. Cleveland and Chicago try to make it 2-0 in their best-of-5 series. Ewing fouls McHale.
Well, Ewing hot. Yeah.
So Ewing and Wilkins each with 5.
You were pissed by that.
And McHale will go to the line. McHale has 20 points today.
You might well, shit, I might well fire the hell out now. I'm playing hard as hell right now, I promise you, if I was out there.
Go to the hospital after game number 1.
I'm going hard.
Bird leads.
It's the 4th quarter. What the damn worst can happen? Think about it.
Scored at double figures. What a surprise.
Go hard or go home.
Sure, it shocks the world, but watching the Knicks now, how many times have they committed bad fouls? I mean, fouls where even if Kevin McHale caught that basketball, he was not in scoring position, and he ends up going to the foul line and scoring 2 points. You have to make them earn it, and the Knicks are not making them earn it at the offensive end of the court for the Celtics.
Your defense, Parrish.
Clears another rebound. 109-90. Under 5 minutes remaining in the 4th period. Celtics and the Lakers have the best home record in the
DJ,
NBA.
oh my goodness, he came up and pulled in his shit. He pulled right up in his head, I promise. Why is he fussing? You waited all game to fuss. Get this guy up out of here, man. Now he want to fuss at some damn body.
In one motion, it seems.
This guy waited all game to do all that damn hooling holler.
He came in here and he wanted to steal a game in the Boston Garden and go back to New York with a chance to win 2 games and win this series. But things have not worked well for the Knickerbockers. And I think in Rick Pitino's defense, what he needs is a couple more players on this ball club. He needs another guard, and they need a small forward that can score.
Biggest lead
Wilkins.
of the game for the Celtics. Wilkins misses. Bird's long pass to Gilmore.
Damn, what a pass he got to him.
Well, that tells you something about the Celtics. All of a sudden,
Good D.
Gilmore is out leading the fast breaks.
Okay, Wilkins. Ooh, hey, boy, Wilkins can play today. For real. Don't sleep on Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins' brother, Gerald Wilkins, if y'all ain't know.
112-92. This was the final.
There's one thing
You supposed to be the main guy.
Today, and that is he came out to win this game, not to play a close game, and he knew he had to play.
Look like Gerald Wilkins' team to me. Promise you.
It does not work for the Knickerbockers.
McHale with 24 points. So the front line actually Bird and McHale. 60 points between them. Kenny Walker foul. And they're going to bring in the subs. Reggie Lewis, the #1 pick out of Northeastern, and hand.
Damn, Reggie Lewis was the #1 pick. I ain't know that. Dunbar legend.
36 points for Larry Bird.
Learned something else new today. Thank you.
The rookie from Iowa. And Reggie Lewis.
He had to wait his turn. I like that.
He scored 18 points, and Danny Ainge had 10. Harris, good game off the boards. He had 13 points and 11 rebounds.
Robert Parrish just does whatever is needed from him for the Celtics. That's either scoring, and he always rebounds and plays defense.
Lewis is going to be a fine offensive player. A lot of observers feel.
I'll tell you, the whole team can play basketball, bro. Literally.
So the Celtics starters can sit this one out the last 3:08. They'll lead 2-0 going into New York Wednesday night, and we'll try to wrap it up in a sweep in Madison Square Garden. But the New York crowd will be out in force for that. Jackson foul.
Why is y'all fouling?
Cleveland and Chicago is.
And what he's going through his first 2 playoff games for the Knickerbockers. My first year with Philadelphia, when I was a player, it was against the Celtic ball club, as a matter of fact. And to put it mildly, I stunk. And the problem was that I was just so hyper, so active. You know, you're trying, before you catch the ball, you're trying to shoot it. You don't know how to relax when you get to the playoff situation. And I think that's probably a little of his problem as well.
And many of the Knicks.
Oh, y'all all the way with that. The tape, Lewis. One game in and got him a back, I promise.
118-95. 23-point lead as the Celtics extend their.
That's good defense.
Inexorably here in this fourth period, Rick Carlisle in there misses.
Ooh, what a save.
Kenny Walker saved it to Carlisle.
Good hustle, Walker.
Former Celtic.
Ooh, good move.
Jackson against Lewis. Trying to draw the foul. Nothing there. Lojas. We're winding down to 2 minutes to go. Lojas.
They whole team, I'm trying to, hey, they whole team can play, man. For real.
Celtics 2 outstanding players down the line.
Down the line, and they're the future of the Celtics when this old regime retires.
Under 2 minutes to go. A 6-minute span between the first and second.
Lojas.
Told the story. This one as Lojas hits again. The Knicks couldn't hit their shots. The Celtics didn't miss. They stretched a 1-point lead to 15, eventually 20. Knicks cut it to 12.
And I think the attitude that the Celtics bring to New York, are they going to come in and just be a little complacent, or are they going to come in and start the game the way they did here today in the second ball game?
Brent Tucker hits his fourth 3-point
shot, Tucker.
Ball game, and Tucker with 17 off the bench.
122-98.
24, the top
Boston.
man, Ewing Knicks with 18. Patrick also had 10 rebounds. But basically, when the Knicks needed points, the Celtics cut them out of the play inside.
Yeah, it didn't matter. It was either a turnover or they would, or just hit the 3-point shot. Something they would do and just regain that lead.
This is a 3, or that was Tony, Cedric Tony. Here comes Minifield for the Celtics.
Good tape.
And he scored. Dirk Minifield.
Them guys hooping to the end. I'm talking about 0-0. That's when the game moved.
Cleveland Browns, so a talented family that is. Carlisle.
Your shot, Carlisle.
And you think you get a bigger cheer from the Boston fans who might remember that he wore the green and white.
Playing your old team out there.
Came out before the game.
Ooh, okay.
Stood around, and Larry Bird was out, came out with him, and he saw him shooting and said, "Hey, get down to the next basket."
Good rebound, Lewis.
Lewis misses a turnaround.
But Lojas out there hooping, ain't he?
100 mark.
Tucker.
Interesting that the Celtics will play Wednesday night in game number 3. Robert,
The whole team can hoop for real.
The Milwaukee series, if that goes the distance, the Celtics could have a long rest till possibly next Tuesday before they get into playoff action again.
You like to have a rest, but that would be a long one.
Bird, tremendous effort, 36 points on 12 for 19 shooting. He didn't miss from the free throw line, 11 for 11. And Miller is proud to present a check for $1,000 to the Multiple Sclerosis Society on behalf of Larry Bird. Cedric Toney hits the shot. McHale with 24 and 13 rebounds, so the poke in the eye didn't slow him down at all. And Dennis Johnson had 18 points and 5 rebounds. And it looks like the Celtics are getting their motor running.
It appears that way, but every step shows a different look. That's the beauty of the playoffs.
Lewis.
Backboard.
With 1 second to play.
Reggie Lewis came in the hoop. Yeah.
The Boston Celtics have won it, beating the Knicks 128-102 and have a 2-0 lead in their best-of-5 series.
128-102. Boston Celtics player of the game, Larry Bird, once again. But he had 36 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, or 4 assists and 6 rebounds, something like that. But y'all seen it. Dude was a real legend, man. Dude was out there putting up big numbers without hitting hella threes. Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you another thing. We learned something new today. I did not know Rick Carlisle played for the Knicks. I would have never known that if I'd never clicked on this video. Legendary. I'm glad I know now. That was big time. Promise you. And Gerald Wilkins, I did not know you had a bag like that. You really had a game like Dominique Wilkins' brother. You really was out there handling. That was really your team. And Patino, what did you talk? Why you wait all day to cuss the ref out? He waited till the 4th quarter and he didn't know what to say to the, I know I did it. He didn't know what to say to the team. That's why he wanted to go ahead and go to the back. He didn't know what to say. He gonna wait until the 4th quarter to fuss the referee out and then get a tip and get kicked out of the game. You supposed to do that shit in the second half. You supposed to do that shit in the 2nd quarter, literally. 2nd and 3rd quarter. You wait all the way to the end and then you want sending double teams on Bird. Come on, man. You wanted to lose. You supposed to double Big Bird. The damn rocket science could have told you that. It don't take that hard to figure that out now. You got to double him. You supposed to have been doubling him from yesterday all the way to today. Come on, man. Get the ball out that man's hands. He know what to do with it. Don't let that guy, don't let him get settled. If he gets settled, don't let him get settled in a one-on-one situation. That's why you bring doubles over. That's why we seen the Lakers sending double teams. He still was a damn player of the game. Dude is a real problem, though. Dude was, hey, Big Bird, a real legend, I promise you. I'm talking about you affected the game in hella ways, and you made your teammates better. I'm talking about the whole damn team followed right behind you. Even the bench. The damn bench was just as good as the damn starters. And they played for real. They ain't getting that plan. I'm talking about as soon as somebody come in the game, they knew what to do. Then they came. It ain't like they came in the game, somebody was lost. Damn, what the hell I need to be pointing directions? No, everybody knew what they needed to do for the Celtics. Legendary. Our back in them boys had them ready, I promise you. Definitely did. And it was legendary. All I know is Gerald Wilkins, that was your team. You was before your time too. You could have played today. Because you had a package. Dominique Wilkins, brother. I'll say it again if y'all ain't know. Gerald Wilkins. That was legendary. I like that right there. Good, I learned something new today. I did not know Pitino coached the Knicks until today. That's why we watch it. They talking about, so we done with the 80s and 90s. No, we ain't. We just getting started. I'm going to say that again. It's legendary over here. Y'all already know we shout out to them real legends. Paid away for us now. Big homage to pay. It's forever legendary. Salute Big Bird. Salute Patrick Ewing. Salute Bird family. Salute Stat family. I thank y'all for watching the full video. We're going to be back with another video after this video. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. No.